When it comes to a great vlog series for people of all ages, you can count on Brian Mullins the Fox. Storytelling never looks so good. With vices that look even better, Brian Mullins the Fox means vlog entertainment. Hey everyone, I am Brian Mullins the Fox, and welcome to episode 5 of the Adventurous Mischiefs in a Post-Detective World. Let's talk about the lengthy timeline / history of me being a teenage deviant and a somewhat massive degenerate from 2012 to 2017. My teenage years did not begin until I turned 13 in 2012 on May 7th, and the first ever round of degenerate / deviant moments in my teenage years was when I was up in Ohio during the summer vacation watching stuff that I should not really be seeing at all at that age, like Jackass, Jackass 2, Fritz the Cat, The 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat, Coonskin from 1975 that featured Scatman Crothers, and other films like Tad, in which I shit you not showed a full set of tits at the center of the screen once. That's what I can clearly remember out of all this. And when my mom found out that I went to see Ted as a 13-year-old young teenager, she was pissed with my father and vowed almost never to allow me and my sister to go on a summer vacation ever again. Our last summer vacation was 2013, I shit you not. When we went back to South Carolina, my teenage antics started becoming more and more apparent. And by 2013, around February of that year, shit really hit the fan in my early teenage years. And this is a shocking admission coming from me at 22 years old now. Somehow, for some random motherfucking reason that I can't even remember now, I somehow ordered 5 pizzas in my sister's name. And the aftermath of that is where the pizzas that were supposedly ordered were taken back. And by this point, my grandparents' house were to almost never receive any pizzas from Pizza Hut ever again. But months later, the relations with Pizza Hut and that house soon recovered. Throughout the year 2013, it has been one of, or if not the worst years in my teenage years. I remember either this year or 2012, where I went online secretly to aarp.com, literally fill in a form with a fake name, use the same address and the same shit, but except the names are literally just me, just as a teenager, going on the keyboard and typing random letters. Instead of, John Doe or something like that, it sort of sounded like this. It's just absolute gibberish at this point. And when my sister first received that and seen that from the mailbox, she was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? She began showing almost everyone in the entire house. She was laughing because the whole thing I did was retarded. Finishing out 2013 was a hell of a mess, even several months after my very last childhood summer vacation with my sister. And then 2014 came around. Very early 2014, throughout just the first 10 days of January, I went through this inspirational influx from All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 with songs like I Will Always Be With You. This was when I began having a crush on Sasha LaFleur. Yes, other people when they were kids had crushes on Lola Bunny and other female characters. With me, it was Sasha LaFleur. Later on the year, we moved to California for about 3 months, and we came right back due to domestic disputes. And the domestic disputes with my mom and someone else got so bad that the person she was in a relationship with, which I won't name, literally banged his head a few times and had a seizure once or twice every once in a while due to his PTSD, which gave us a sense of that PTSD. In 2015, 16, and most of 17, it was just me and my sibling going through high school, my sister graduating in 2017, while I was in my junior year, and I successfully passed my junior year. I was on my way to being a senior, and then I was shit posting and I was writing nasty shit on papers in my locker, and I got kicked out of school for that. And I'm not gonna tell you about that because it feels too personal for me and extremely embarrassing. So that's pretty much how much I can remember at this point about my teenage hijinks. Thanks for watching episode 5 of the Adventurous, Mischiefs in a Post-Detective World. I'm Brian Mullins the Fox, signing out. This isn't a long episode at all by any stretch.
Let's know I'm not nicht. Sish be a love, I'll be for serious. I'll leave here, Bruce, my